Hi guys! So today we're going to be making a banana bread cake. I'd say banana bread, but it's kind of like a cake. And I'm also going to be putting a little bit of rum in it, just to make it a bit cheeky. So stay tuned to see how that works out, because last time I burnt myself. The first thing I'm going to do is get my bananas. I like to freeze my bananas in case someone from work told me that it turns out really nice, and I've tried it before and it actually does. So I'm going to put those in the oven just to defrost quickly, and then I'm going to butter my pan. So I've greased my pan, and I'm also just going to put a little bit of greaseproof paper in it just so it's easy to lift it out when it's done. So that's done now. I'm just going to put that to the side. It says to just put everything into a mixing bowl and like mix it, but last time I did it that didn't seem right to me, so I started with creaming the butter and the caster sugar. So I'm going to do the same today. I'm going to measure out, I think it's 100 grams, 175 grams of caster sugar, which is so much. So there is our 175 grams of caster sugar. Smells like banana. So 100 grams, let's go. So let's get creaming. I can't see any more lumps of butter, so I'm pretty sure it's creamed now. I'm gonna put in the eggs next. Okay, so I've added the eggs now. So I think next thing I'm gonna do is add the bananas. I actually really want you to see what it's like opening some defrosted bananas, because it's so gross. So here it is, all defrosted. Peel it a bit. You just tip it upside down. Just open the top. Give it a squeeze. Fun. So before I put these in, I'm gonna give them like a mash. I don't actually have a masher, so I tend to just use a whisk to mash stuff. I did it with my sweet potato in my other video. I'll leave a link if you want it here. Check it out. Alright, so the bananas are done. I'm just going to add them to what we've already made, and we're just going to pour it in. Yum! It actually looks so gross. Next thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of milk. It says about 2 tablespoons, so I'm just going to add a drop of oat milk. That should be enough. We're going to be adding more wet stuff than the recipe asks for anyway, because we're adding the rum. So if it's not enough, the rum will balance it out. There you go. I think I'm going to add the rum now. So last time I added like 3 tablespoons and we couldn't really taste it.
And now we're adding the bottle.
So I got my little tablespoon mug. I'm going to add a few of these in. It smells so good. It's like a vanilla rum, so it goes really well with the recipe. Okay, that's really watery. Now we've just got to add the self-raising flour and the baking powder. So I don't have a sieve, so I'm just going to put it in. We'll start with what it says, and then we'll go on to adding more. So 225 grams. I'm just going to fold it in. Fold it in, that's all. It's going to be so rummy. It's going to be good. I don't think that's too bad. I'm going to add a little bit more.
Go for it. Go wild.
I'll add another 10 grams. See what that does. So there we go. The only thing left to do is the baking powder. And I always like to check before I put it in that I've put in all the ingredients, because there's been times where I haven't put all the ingredients in. So 1 teaspoon, I'm just going to estimate.
I hate when she guesstimates.
That's about a teaspoon. My mum's going to watch this and be like, that's why nothing you make ever turns out nice. We'll just fold that in. So it's all mixed now, and I'm just going to put it into the pan. Is that what you call it?
Pan? Tin?
The tin.
Loaf tin?
And then smooth it out. I am honestly such a bad baker. Nothing I make ever turns out nice. So I've changed this from the last time I made it. Last time I made it, it turned out quite nice, and now I've changed it, so I just know it's not going to turn out nice. I'm experimental, you know what I mean? It's part of being a scientist. There we go, it smells so alcoholic. So here's the finished product, everyone. It took a lot longer to cook this time because I had a lot more liquid in it. And it's feeling heavier than it did last time, so I'm hoping it's as nice. I'm going to try it in a minute. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. I thought it was going to be really dense, but it doesn't look it. Let's get a nice piece to try. I've let it cool down overnight. So, piece for me and a piece for Jacob. You can taste the aroma. Yes. It tastes like the one from Barbados. It worked, guys. I've given some to my parents, but what we've kept is gone. It didn't last very long, but it's a very nice treat if anyone wants to make it, so I'll leave it in the description below if you want to have a go at it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. If there's any other recipes that you'd like me to try, leave a link in the comment section as well, and I'll try to get round to it. And if you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss any of my videos. Bye guys!